What's good, UB2Bs? Back at it again with another video. I am just getting my Tuesday started. It is 3:30 right now, so I've just been kind of contemplating and doing a little bit of work here and there, but just kind of figuring out what I was going to do today. But I ultimately have been putting off going to Trader Joe's for the longest, and I'm about to make a Trader Joe's run. So I did do that 40 minutes on the bike this morning. I was like, today I'm not going to go to the gym, but doing 40 minutes of cardio while watching some of my favorite YouTube videos was a cool, convenient way for me to get that nourishment, as well as, burning those calories and getting my body warmed up for the day. So that's a cool way for you guys if you want to knock out or kill two birds with one stone. If you have the equipment, get on that bike or whatever and just watch your favorite YouTube channels or whatever, podcast motivation, and then you can also be biking or doing whatever you want to do at the same time. So that's just something that I noticed is a benefit to me, so I wanted to extend that to you guys as well. Yeah, you guys, I have not eaten anything. It is going on 4, and I know it's crazy that it is going on 4 o'clock and I still haven't eaten anything, but I just feel like it's just I just keep putting it off because I'm just not thinking about food. I'm just thinking about content, and I'm thinking about what I could try to film. And it's just yes, I know that food is important and everything, but it's just it has become less important to me for the other things that I'm trying to get done for the day. So I hope that makes sense to you guys, but I am, as soon as I'm off this camera, going to figure out what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have to just grab something because I'm also about to get on the e-bike and head down to Trader Joe's as well. So did want to run through the outfit of the day real quick. This is the Trader Joe's fit. So, and once again, it is a beautiful day outside in New York. It is actually very hot right now. I don't feel the radiation of outside actually coming through my windows like it normally does, but it is 95 degrees right now, and I don't know, it just looks nice outside, people walking around and stuff, and it makes me really want to be out there. I actually thought it was gonna rain. I did get a warning on my thing saying something about flash flooding, so maybe it's gonna rain later or something, but as of right now, it's a good time to just get out there and be out and about and just knock out. I do have to take a couple of my clothes back to ASOS because these shorts actually finally came in the size that I was looking for, and these are much better than the other ones. They were kind of falling off me a little bit. So just to run through the outfit of the day, I did throw the Nike golfer cap on top, and I gotta keep on curving it for some reason. I don't like when it's a straight bill on my caps, and this one is very tough. It's nothing like the rest of my caps for whatever reason. It's still New Era, it's still the same kind of branding and whatever, but for whatever reason this one always tries to straighten up the brim, and I just have to keep on constantly making that round or as much as I can make that rainbow effect thing at the front. So, and then I do have this bandana print kind of silky kind of vibe shirt for the top. I was feeling more European vibes today, so, and that's pretty much what I feel every day anyways. So button up, and then decided to tuck it in just because I did really want to start off with the pants. So these were the first things that I threw on just because they came in the mail. They actually got delivered yesterday, and I did not ever get a notification from USPS, nor did I get a notification from ASOS. And if you guys knew the amount of anxiety that I have when I just happen to just check it and see that it was delivered, I literally jumped up out of bed, threw my stuff on, and I just have so much anxiety thinking my mind goes immediately to, oh my god, it was stolen. I didn't obtain it quick enough and somebody took it, and it said that it was left in or around the mailbox. So I went down there and opened up the mailbox, and thank god it was just in the mailbox, in the actual mailbox itself. So if you're like me, that's just how my mind goes. I've always been like that, just kind of very I'll just get very high anxiety over the smallest thing like that. And I was just talking to Greg the other day when we were at that rooftop, and how similar he is to me, because there's only certain items that make their way into my pocket daily: my flosser, my AirPods, my chapstick, and my phone. And those are pretty much the only things that go in my pockets every single day. And then we were just kind of walking around, catching the vibe, dancing, whatever. And then at a certain point throughout the night, Greg was just he was like, bro, I lost my chapstick. And we had to stop what we was doing and went over, and we were searching over the ground. There's people dancing and drinking and having a good, and it's hundreds of people outside, and he's over here a bit worried about his chapstick. And I'm bro, that's the exact same way that I feel about the littlest things like that. Like if I lost my chapstick, like I got to stop everything that I'm doing to find my chapstick. Like that's just how I am as a person. And you know, he literally went like 3 different times throughout the night to try to find it. And then literally as they kicked people out the party and stuff, we decided to try to look for it one last time. Even though it was very easy for him to just go to like another CVS or like go to a corner store, stop at a deli, bodega, whatever, get another chapstick. He was just like very into, his mind was set that he wanted to find his chapstick, and he was using whatever, like Carmex or whatever. And we were just talking. We was kind of like, you could tell he was just like, he was determined to find his chapstick, just looking all over the floor. And he was like, hold on a sec. He walked up under this like group of people and picked up his Carmex. And I was like, bro, like it was, I mean, because his was more of like a plain version, so like it was just like the original, and like I wouldn't have trusted it myself because I use a very specific brand of. I actually use chapstick, the mint flavored, the mint or the spearmint is the only 2 types of chapstick that I ever use. You will not catch me using just like regular black chapstick or blue chapstick or any of that, or cherry, none of that. I only use the green mint one and the spearmint one, and he had the regular Blistex and was just like going crazy. I mean, just the fact that he found his chapstick and was using, he literally got so happy at the fact that he found his Blistex. And the moral of the story is the fact that like if you're like me, you're just like that. Like your item wasn't secured, and it's just like I'm racing downstairs and like heart beating and almost like sweating and stuff just to find my chapstick. I know I got off topic a little bit, but just to get back to it, like I did secure them this morning, and these are the shorts. So I did get them in that 50, and I got this finally came in the size 48, and it just fits me much better around the waist. Not too tight. I don't like my stuff to be too tight around the waist, just because for me personally, I like to feel more comfortable rather than like, it would probably look better the tightest that it could possibly be without it cutting off circulation. But for me, I feel more confident when I'm comfortable in my clothes as well as look good. So you got to find that middle ground of comfortability and how you feel in it, as well as if I'm looking at the top, I don't like tight shirts. I don't like to feel restrained in any way in my top because I sweat a lot, and wearing like a more baggy style outfit like this, it just feels more comfortable to me personally. And you might think it might look better if I had like a tighter shirt or whatever, but I personally put comfort sometimes, or the way that it makes me feel comfortable wise, over like the styling of the, if you understand what I'm saying. Like I would rather go have a slightly bigger waist where it's not as punctual as it should be, or tailored to me, rather than have one that's just like where I start to sit down and it's now uncomfortable because it's like right at my waist, if that makes sense. This top is actually Pull and Bear, the bandana print, and then the shorts are from Weekday. They are the pinstripe, very small pinstripe, and I wanted to get something a little bit different than my norm, so these go below the knee, and I just wanted to have something a little bit more different, a little bit more unique. So just trying this out, and it is a vibe for me all the way. And then, as you all know, I did throw the Adrian loafers on feet. That is just that grungy European and London, Paris kind of vibe that I'm going for. So that is why I keep wearing the Adrian loafers. To me, they just bring me the most confidence, and sneakers just don't do it for me as much these days. But yeah, guys, this is the Trader Joe's fit, the outfit of the day. And like I said, guys, just like, you know, running around and trying to deal with like making sure all my packages and everything is secure. I actually did meet another guy in the buildings, like super cool guy. We actually walked to the gym yesterday. So I actually like feel like I know somebody in the building now, like just in case like there ever needs to be like that thing where, you know, I need to secure a package for him or like vice versa. I've met at least somebody, or at least, you know, feel like I'm comfortable with somebody in the building when that opportunity arises. So, and then also while I was at the rooftop the other day, I forgot to mention, there was a guy who actually came up to me. His name was Mason. Super cool guy. Like I was just kind of thrown off just because he had came up and was like, oh, you make YouTube videos, and like he saw me and like was just giving me so much just good, positive, just love and energy. Like shout out to you, Mason, if you're watching the video. But he just gave me the motivation and reminded me to just keep on making content, and like how much of a positive influence and stuff that I may be in his life and maybe yours as well. And it was just nothing but good vibes, and I just like appreciate like him coming up and just like saying that, because it just means a lot to me. So like I said, shout out to Mason. It's all love, bro, and I appreciate you taking the time to come and do that. But yeah, you guys, I really need to go out and just kind of figure out what I'm going to be doing about eating. I actually don't really feel that hungry right now. It's kind of crazy, but this is New York City, and I have unlimited amount of options as far as what I want to do as far as food. So just going to step outside and hop on this e-bike, or I'm not sure, I might grab something before I go, just because it's a lot of energy to like get all the way down to Trader Joe's and whatnot. But I should show you guys what it would look like, my fit with the bag real quick. So I'll be right back. And like I said, guys, like I don't walk around the house with in my shoes. Like I'm only wearing my outside shoes like in here, if you know what I'm saying. Like I don't want to be tracking dog piss and shit and stuff throughout my apartment. So, and this area is gonna be cleaned up after I'm done with this video, because I don't want all that grime in my apartment, if you know what I'm saying. But like I said, guys, like I only really rock the tote bag when I'm going like shopping or getting groceries or whatever. So I will be rocking the ALD tote bag. This is the vibe that I'm feeling right now, and it's the complete look. And then I forgot to mention that I do have the everyday accessories as well, pocket chain, just to add to that grungy London European vibe look that I was going for. So like I said, guys, this is the outfit of the day with the bag and everything. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, it's time to head out and figure out what this food situation is gonna be. So let's go ahead and get to it.
I like it, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm running away, yeah, yeah. I like it, yeah, yeah, yeah. Creation is coming alive. When I'm on vacay mode, be wondering every night to keep my mind from work. Need to go chill by a fire, drink some martini and talk about life. Ooh, doing my best to survive, but I need more. Mommy, I wish I could fly back and beg and go. I really, really don't mind living right now, so about to get on that plane soon. Don't care if it's to Mumbai or Cancun, as long as I'm high as a kite, hey. Yeah, I'll be good. One life, I'm in love with it all. Yellow, been hustling around for a while. Yellow.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-four way. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousines. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto.
Woo, hey. It's been a long time and I miss this feeling. It feels like freedom, it feels like healing. Floating off the floor, past the ceiling. The wind in my hair, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel as I'm taking flight. Man, I'm feeling like myself again. Hey, man, I'm feeling like myself again. It's been a long time and I miss this feeling. It feels like freedom, it feels like healing. Floating off the floor, past the ceiling. The wind in my hair, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel as I'm taking flight. Man, I'm feeling like myself again. Hey, man, I'm feeling like myself again. Angels fascinated, reporting back to the maker. I'm emancipated, blow a kiss out the neighbor. Saying bye to Felicia, saying hi to Miss Parker. I was in the darkness, didn't stop me shining though. I was at the bottom, but it didn't stop me climbing though. Talents, we ain't hiding those. Cookout, I'm providing flows. Homie, you invited, getting reunited with the real you. You no longer gotta hide it. They love to see us fighting, love it when we are divided. Yo, we bout to make a man. Food on the table, big stacks in the bag. Drink in my hand, watch me do a little dance. Take a little chance, kick it with a queen. Chilling with my mans, going with the flow, mixing up the plans.
Alright, you guys, just getting back, and I really tried to fit these bags on the city bike, but there was no way that I was going to be able to fit 2 bags. It barely fit just one of these Trader Joe's bags on the way back, but it would have been nice to get that fresh outside air vibes as I was coming back home. But it's all good. The bus wasn't too bad. It actually looks like it's about to like rain really bad, like I was saying, like it's thunderstorming or whatever, or it's about to. So, but did want to go through the groceries that I did pick up. And another thing that I did want to note was that I realized that one area where I am just not that good at right now, that I really realize I am kind of struggling is, or being good at, is just buying groceries, like Whole Foods and stuff. Like, I just, for whatever reason, just go straight in there and just go straight towards like snacks and frozen foods and stuff. And I know that's not good. I know that I should be getting more frozen foods, Whole Foods and things like that to be a little bit healthier and whatnot. But I just noticed I had like one of those realizations. I was like, wow, you buy food like you go to the grocery store like a little kid or something. But anyways, you guys, just gonna run through this stuff and show you what I got. I didn't have any savory items, so I did pick up some more jerk style plantain chips, which are my absolute favorite. More okonomiyaki. I still have some in the freezer right now. I don't necessarily need this, but I just added it just because I was there at the store and didn't want to have to go and try to stock up the fridge again or whatever. So there's that. I still have some more tortilla chips, so I did get some queso as well as some guaca salsa, some Scandinavian swimmers just to satisfy the sweet tooth. And actually, I got a lot of things to satisfy the sweet tooth, to be quite honest. European chocolate. This is a product of Belgium. So as you guys know, obviously, Europeans have way better chocolate than what we got here in America. Belgium chocolate is probably highest up there as far as quality of chocolate, but did just get the cornflake flavor as well as the crackers. I did get some European cheese as well. And just like I keep telling you guys, like, it's not just my opinion. I think I can speak objectively on the fact that European quality of food and stuff is a little bit better, or a lot better, actually, not a little bit, than American foods, especially when it comes to cheese and dairies, chocolates, things like that. I know a lot of people are lactose intolerant, and I've said this before, but I'm not lactose intolerant myself, but my lactose intolerant friends and people out there, if you can't eat just like American cheese, which is probably a lot of you guys. I'm not talking about American cheese like the squares. I'm talking about cheese that is made in America. You can eat European cheese as long as it's imported from Europe, and you won't have any issues. Same with chocolate, same with milk, same with ice cream, stuff like that. And that is just something that I discovered when I was in Europe with my ex. She was lactose intolerant, and she was able to eat everything in sight. And now it was just hard for me after tasting everything over there, and then coming back here and realizing, like, even something as simple as like the M&Ms over there taste better. It's like it's higher. I don't know how to describe it, but it just tastes not as like chalky or something. Like it's just more milkier, it melts in your mouth, and it is just much higher quality. Let me just leave it at that. And then I did get some more quiche Lorraine. Could never have enough of that, and it's been a while since I stocked up on the quiche Lorraine. I've been eating so many croissants, but I did stock up more of the almond croissants as well as the Pano chocolate. So got both of those, and some Portuguese custard tarts. As you guys know, I absolutely love these custard tarts. They are one of my favorite items. They're actually called pastéis de nata, and I had them for the very first time while I was in Lisbon. I believe that was like 2 years ago. So yeah, really easy to make. Just pop them in the air fryer for like 10 minutes. This is actually just cheese from America. So it is just regular sharp cheddar cheese. But I just got this for the grits that I will be making on days that I go to the gym. Some Italian tiramisu. I actually just been, following the subreddits on Reddit, and I've just been seeing people shout this out and say it's pretty good and stuff. So this is actually imported from Italy as well. So it's going to be, I'm expecting, whenever it says it's imported from Europe or Italy or wherever, France, whatever, my mind always just kind of assumes that it's going to be higher quality and meeting my expectations as far as the way that the food is going to taste. These are just some chicken pot pie things. Like, it's just very easy. Like, I love having stuff like this ready and available to just pop when I just don't have time to cook or whatever. Some chicken pot stickers, can never get enough of these. I actually did get some gelato, so this is actually also popped up on Reddit as well when I was when I just go around browsing on the Trader Joe's subreddit. It's actually also imported from Italy, so it says product of Italy, and this is the pistachio flavor. So it's pistachio and like milk flavored, but just heard a lot of good things. And obviously, once again, because it is from Italy and it is from Europe, it's going to be a lot creamier and taste better and everything than what you get from here in America. And my lactose intolerant people, you will not have an upset stomach after eating ice cream from Europe. And then I do got some carbonara, frozen, ready to go kind of food, so I can just, and this is also a product of Italy too, so the cheeses and whatnot, even though goat cheese is not really going to upset your stomach the same way it does to lactose intolerant people, but this is also just a quick, easy way to just get some, like, better quality foods and stuff, even though at the end of the day it is still processed, but it is what it is. And then I did get some red onions, so these are just for, I plan on making, I like to have pickled onions always ready to go, just for dishes when I make like Mediterranean food seafood, stuff like that. I feel like pickled onions are the perfect thing. I used to make like, damn, I need to get like eggs and stuff again. It's really like just making like Mexican dishes, and yeah, I just need to. I'm gonna start doing it again. I'm gonna start buying some eggs, and like, cause I'm just thinking back on like all the food that I used to make back in LA that I haven't had the chance to make and stuff, and I just need to get back into my cooking mode again, you guys. I've fallen back out of it, but it's time to get back in it. So I'm gonna order some more stuff. I told you guys yesterday that I did start up my Instacart again, so I'm gonna be ordering a lot more groceries, because for me, like if I'm paying, you know, an allotted dollar amount for a service, that service is actually benefiting me. I don't just look at just the expense of it. I look at my time, which is more valuable than the expense itself. So unless the item itself or the service was actually like $4,000 or something, for me paying about, I think I'm paying like $8 or $10 a month for Instacart, for me to be able to buy back my time as far as like the time that it takes to go grocery shopping, I look at that as a cost benefit as far as like my life, and I'll be able to like buy more things, and hopefully we'll see if it like actually does like really help me, like, you know, keep my fridge stocked and not have to physically go to the store, because that takes actual time. And I don't know, I just realized that I'm not that good at like shopping in store for like goods and stuff. I always just like to do that kind of stuff online, but like getting snacks and ready to go foods and stuff like Trader Joe's just makes it so convenient for me, even though it's, you know, it takes me about 20 minutes or so to get there. But yeah, you guys, basically that is the end of the vlog. So after I just put this stuff up and then figure out what dinner is going to be, I'm just going to just dive in and start editing. So I hope you guys did like the content today. Like the video if you have not already. Subscribe if you would like to see more videos just like this. And of course, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.
It's been a long time and I miss this feeling. It feels like freedom, it feels like healing. Floating off the floor, past the ceiling. The wind in my hair, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel as I'm taking flight. Man, I'm feeling like myself again. Hey, man, I'm feeling like myself again. It's been a long time and I miss this feeling. It feels like freedom, it feels like